Right now we're here with my man Lecrae. How's everything going, man? Nice to meet you, of course, man. The album, man, Anomaly, the tour. Like, how you feeling about it? Like, what is there? What's going on?
I feel real good, man. I feel like you know, we're just moving in a direction that we've always wanted to move in terms of just being impactful, being consistent, and making good music, man. And it's, you know, being able to take it on the road is a beautiful thing. Be still doing what I love to do.
Yeah, I hear that. So building with your fans and whatnot, how are they responding to the album and the performances in these cities or whatnot? Like, how's that turning? How's that working?
Yeah, I think you know, people are loving it. You know what I mean? People are loving it, really tracking with it. My fans are, you know, really excited about both the album and the tour. You know, that the tour really kind of unpacks the album a whole lot more. So if you enjoy the album, the tour just really like brings it to life. Okay, and that was the whole aim. And so yeah, man, I think everybody's tracking with it.
I hear that. Yeah, man, I hear that. Anything else? I mean, being on the road, like what else is going on with you, man? Are you recording right now? Are you creating, or is it just mainly focusing on these shows and promoting the album or whatnot?
Yeah, it's been just, man, really just building with my friends. You know what I mean? In terms of the people on the road, us just getting good time together, man, and you know, just really when I'm on the road, I try to focus on just the show and the performance aspect of it and tweaking stuff. And so I don't do too much recording. You know, just the show.
All right. I mean, as an artist, I'm a beatboxing artist, but as an artist, I know I get a little bit of pressure before shows and whatnot, being on the road and those little jitters. I mean, do you still get those butterflies or whatnot in certain cities, or before you get ready to present and do your thing, like do you still get that feeling, like just that urge a little bit?
Nah, I really don't. Like, you know, I've been doing it for so long. Okay. You know, it's just kind of like, it's second nature now. Okay. You know, it's just, I love to perform, it's what I love to do. I get a little nervous when I'm doing stuff on TV, like, you know, award shows or Fallon. Like, that stuff is like a little, because you can't take it back.
Yeah, that's like right there.
3 minutes to get it right versus a show you have a long gap of time. Like, you make a mistake. If I drop the microphone at the beginning of the show, I still got an hour left to recover. So.
You can still make that, you can build on that.
Yeah.
I got you.
But we all loved you on Sway.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, man. Hey, I rocked in with it. Anything else, I mean, as far as like the album or whatnot, when it comes to presenting it, do you try to like take different angles? Like maybe this show, I'm gonna be like, oh, maybe I'm gonna start them off with this joint, or maybe I'm gonna go backwards on it and do it like this. Do you like switch up anything, like as far as just your stage appearance or presentation?
Sometimes we switch stuff up a little bit. It just depends. You know, it's ultimately a story, but there's some loose pieces to the story that can be, you know, taken out and switched around. And then plus, you know, DJ Promote, who's also DJing for the show, he really caters, you know, to the markets in the different cities. So every day, you know, he's working on his set based on where we are. You know what I mean? So his show changes, you know, from city to city, state to state, and you know, there's always adjustments to be made, man. Just always trying to be better and grow the craft. Yeah.
What are some of your bigger markets?
You know, the West Coast is real huge for us, and then obviously the South. So, you know, you got Texas, you know, Georgia, you know, those are like huge markets for us, and then Florida. But then you got the, you know, from Seattle down to Los Angeles, San Diego, those are great places for us as well. New York City, a lot of it, really, it's weird. A lot of like, I feel like major cities, you know what I mean, really rock with us heavy, and progressive cities, because we don't fit in a box artistically. So places that are not used to cookie cutter, like this has to look like this, really rock with us a whole lot more. And so, yeah, man, places like that.
So regarding the content of your hip hop, I mean, I don't want to put it in the box, but regarding the content of your hip hop, are you liking these smaller cities such as Minneapolis and maybe even smaller than Minneapolis?
Yeah, I mean, it's still dope. Minneapolis is still like a progressive city in a lot of ways. Like, there's a lot of nooks and crannies, and like, you know, I mean, there's a lot of, you know, hip hop here as well that people don't really know a lot about, you know what I'm saying, and a lot of underground acts. I used to have a real close friend that lived out here, so he was always putting me up on stuff, all the way back to like Lil Buddy and the Igloo Mob or something like that. So it's just like all kind of crazy stuff. So I know it's like lots of little niches and nooks and crannies, and man, I love doing it, man. I love hip hop, love making music, and when I come to different cities, I know there's always somebody who's tracking and digging. Yeah.
Well, we're glad to have you here in Minnesota personally, you know, speaking from myself. And the fans out there, 2 hours, at least 2 hours before I got here.
That's great.
And I think it's wonderful to see that this tour is being supported heavily. The album's been supported heavily.
Yeah.
So, anything else you want to let us know about the tour? What you're providing to the fans, like the meet and greets and all that?
Yeah, man, it's just a story. You know, it's all one big story. And it's really the story of my life in a lot of ways. And hopefully it's a story for them to see, you know, how they're uniquely, you know, made to be anomalies and to stand out and not just be worried about fitting in. You know, to play your role, play your part.
All right.
I hear that. One more I got for you. Being on the road and being a man of God.
Right.
When you in certain cities, do you travel certain churches? Like, do you visit certain churches and whatnot?
If I know places, if I know people, you know what I mean, then I definitely go. You know, but I look at it like, you know, a lot of times, man, it's a season, and it's kind of like if I had to go to war or something like that, you know what I mean? Like, it's a season, but me and my team, we stay connected, we stay spiritually grounded, and you know, and then we get back home. Like, I'll fly back home on breaks and stuff, and just connect with my people, with my family, and so it's never like a spiritually dry place for me on the road. Actually, a lot of times it's one of the clearest places for me because I just have time. You know what I mean? Like, I'm on that bus riding, and there's nothing. You know, it's just time to focus and zone in. Okay. Yeah.
Definitely. Well, thank you for your time. I appreciate you. I swear I do, man.
Yeah.